All right, you guys, so we're taking the beast out on a track. I'm excited and anxious at the same time. Let's see how it goes here.
Wrong way.
And first up, huge thanks to InMotion for sponsoring a portion of this video and also letting me ride their newest performance wheel, the InMotion P6, on an actual drift racetrack. Keep in mind to only do such things on a racetrack, and I actually didn't have enough gear for the stuff that I was doing here. My InMotion sort of took over and I did a little bit too much than what was safe in just a shirt, knee pads, and wrist guards with a bicycle downhill helmet. So yeah, if you want to do stuff like that, make sure to have the proper gear, the proper shoes, proper motorcycle jacket, motorcycle pants, because yeah, you might just become a shoulder to cray on if something goes wrong in the stuff that I'm wearing here. So yeah, don't take my example here. This video is more of a first impressions ride on the track. I will make a separate video about my general impressions of this wheel in various conditions, because we recorded more footage than just this and I rode more than just this while being in Shenzhen in China. But for now, enjoy my first impressions on this racetrack. Really, the home of the InMotion P6. And if you want to get a wheel like this, or if you want to support the channel, check out my link tree below. There's music that I do there, there's affiliate links. You can also buy me a coffee if you want to. Google AdSense has been really tough lately. So yeah, that's that. Like the video, subscribe, and let's go.
I'm not really a racer, but maybe the P6 will make me or turn me into a racer. Oh, that wheel is definitely super stable. I can lean in so hard in the turns. And then it goes 60. Oh, gotta warm up a little. I don't really, as I said, I'm not a racer. You can see it even by my gear, but 70. I usually don't go that fast.
Now, the InMotion P6 is definitely the most powerful wheel on the market right now, with the biggest amount of headroom. I mean, 150 kilometers an hour is the sort of speed limit on this wheel, which is totally out of this world. And the crazy part is, the software makes it just so easy to achieve. Like, the problem is that it just wants you to go fast. And on one hand, it is kind of nice because you just don't have this blockage that you can't reach your top speed, but on the other hand, it's also kind of tough to brake, and that's what I was struggling with on this track.
I'm very surprised by what I'm doing right now. I have plenty of confidence, even though, as said, I'm not a racer by any means. Oh, the tire is just so much grip.
Now, I wasn't as fast on this track as the InMotion P6 testers, Zach and Brian, and there's a separate YouTube series about that, so go check it out if you'd like to do that. But reaching 108 kilometers an hour on a straight while constantly trying to make turns and accelerate and brake on a track is so out of what I'm used to that, I mean, I'm just sort of speechless about that. And please note, they were doing upwards of 120 kilometers an hour on that straight, which is, are we doing this on electric unicycles?
I feel my legs burning so much right now, but the pads are gripping me hard. Oh man, oh, I could feel literally my feet slipping inside of the tubes. 70 in the straight. This thing is absolutely bonkers. Just feel the wind in my face. This is the only indicator that I know that I'm freaking fast. Everything else feels like I'm not going so insanely quick. Whoa.
Now, sadly, in those first runs, I didn't check the tire pressure, and it was way too high. It's actually very simple to do it on the InMotion P6, since it has tire pressuring monitoring system on the screen, so you can check it on the go. So that's the cause of wobbles. But another cause of wobbles is that this wheel leans hard to the front when accelerating, and it's easy to accelerate on it, but therefore when it's leaning forward, it's kind of hard to brake. So I was messing around with the software a lot in order to be a bit more comfortable, but definitely the braking part is tough on this wheel.
Watch the speedo, watch the speedo. 40 in a turn here, accelerating to 60, slowing down, using the back of my leg actually to push against the wheel, up to 60, 70 in the straight. I never went so fast on any wheel. This is like not even close. I should have fear, but I don't. Okay, 50 here, a bit slower than last time. And accelerating out of a turn. Whoa, 100, 100, 100, 100, 100. Oh, my legs are weak.
I was really getting tired from all of those laps, but I wouldn't go this extreme on any other wheel, so wow.
The wheel is really leaning forward when I accelerate hard. I need to lean it back.
So I did just that, but in the next runs, now it was time to rest at least a little.
Ooh. Oh, that was something. My back is dying. What's that?
Clothes is flying.
Yeah, almost off.
You can have rest.
Rest. Okay, let's rest. Okay, let's rest.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh. All right, time for round 2. All right, so now we have the racing angle. I have both my hands free. I lensed the EUC back. It's leaning back a lot more now, so I can brake a little bit better on the straight. I have it also in a bit of a stronger mode, 69% sensitivity, because we like memes. And let's see how we roll now. 90, 100. Yeah, a lot less wobbles now. I would love to tell you more about this wheel, guys. It charges quickly, a lot of volts, extreme overhead of power. But really, I'm just enjoying the track. I'm trying my best to make the most out of this track, and then I just can't concentrate so much on telling you something about the wheel.
Now with the 50 kilogram wheel, it's also not that easy to make turns, so it's an actual workout. It's not like playful or like easy to steer. It's just, well, you need to work for it, and you also need to be careful, again, of the wobbles. Maybe a wider tire would help a little bit with the stability, but yeah, the straights and the braking, it just makes up for, well, pretty much most of the sort of difficulties I have with braking and turning.
And really, it's so weird because this wheel is so crazy smooth. I see that the track isn't. I see that it's the work of the V9 that it is so smooth to me, because I don't know how they do it. I honestly have no idea how they make it so smooth, because this track isn't. And then on the straights it just goes and goes and goes to 100. I'll set up the angle a little bit differently on the screen, a bit more to the back, a bit more sensitivity, balance we make -2, and we go on. Super nice and convenient to do everything with the screen here.
And the crazy thing is, it does it all without even like raising an eyebrow. Like no alarm, no temperature warning, no beeps, nothing. Just pure power.
I'll adjust it a little bit more on the screen. A little bit more pedal sensitivity, and I'll put the balance even further down, -4. I think that's not a professional setup, but hey, I guess I can play around with the settings a little bit.
Now, perhaps this is because I'm not a racer. I'm not used to like how the wheel behaves when you race on a racetrack, but I was missing actually some features on the P6, because when accelerating it tilts forward for me too much. I would just prefer to have it lean like with me the same for braking and accelerating, or just stay flat. This was like, I would just like to have the option. And definitely one thing that I was missing as well, and this feature was first introduced in Bigot wheels, and that is the pedal tilt angle adjustment or pedal turning angle adjustment. And this means that if you make a turn, the pedals or the whole shell of the wheel either dips forward, dips backwards, so changes the angle, or stays flat. And on the InMotion P6, it always leans forward. So it kind of makes you do the turns, like accelerating out is easy, but breaking into the turn is kind of tough because it leans forward, and this changes the balance of the wheel and makes it a bit more difficult for me as a rider. But again, this is my personal opinion, not a racer, not a super fast rider, but yeah, just something to note on about the P6.
So maybe I could do 1 degree less backwards. We'll see, but for now, I'm feeling quite comfortable in this setup anyway. Here I need to slow down a bit, cut the corner, get back into acceleration, and here I really need to mash it into the turn in order to be fast. Yeah, control is so much better now. Almost no wobbles, and hitting almost 100 kilometers an hour in that turn.
So yeah, leaning the wheel far back sort of compensated this tilting forward motion. I had it at -4 degree here, and later on I even tried -6, -7. I just tried a bunch of settings because the leaning forward part is just something that I don't know, it's just not easy for me. I prefer the wheel to stay level.
Woo, that's enough for me for now. I think I'm done for now. I put it very far back. I'm just trying a bunch of settings, see what works best. But yeah, nice.
Rest.
Yeah, I need to rest. All right, well then. Thank you.
With each lap and with each session, I was getting more confident with the InMotion P6. So this thing is definitely designed for the racetrack, and I'm super impressed about its capabilities. Now, taking it out of the racetrack is a bit of a different story, and this will be for a different video, for another video, so make sure you stay subscribed and like the video if you want to know more about that.
All right, so in the end, I do one more lap. Oh, look how fast it is. 60. Because the tire pressure was actually far too high for racing. I had it at 40 PSI. I didn't check it, and it should be like around 30. So we checked the pressure. Albert came here, and you can check it on the screen of the P6. So that was really cool. It is now at 27. So that is a lot better, and I have so much less wobbles on this wheel. I didn't think about it. I was just like, okay, I just right on the track now. 75 here, and yeah, just it's so much more planted now. So yeah, I'm having even more fun on the wheel, trying to find the right apex, and yeah, just going for speedy runs. Went even for 108 here. I can brake even later here. 100, like over 100 kilometers an hour I see so often now here, which is crazy. I never went so fast on a wheel, and here I go so fast just on a straight on a racetrack. Not like on a perfect straight with perfect conditions and like slowly pushing the wheel to the max speed. This wheel, well, this is the racing wheel. This wheel gives a sick amount of confidence. So yeah, I do a couple more laps. Oh, it's so fast here. I still cut this corner a little bit too much, and I still go too slow out of this corner, but oh no, I have so much speed now. Oh my goodness. Oh! No more wobbles here, nice. And here, my favorite corner with the maximum lean to the side. I'll make it go much faster here. I'm sure Zach and Brian went so quick here. Okay, now I need to not cut this corner too much. So go slow, and now beans. A lot of beans. And even more beans here. Yeah, beans. Beans. Whoa! All right, we got it. Ooh, 108. Okay, so much better with the lower pressure. I guess if you're still here, leave a like on the video, subscribe to see more content like this. I'll see you in the next video. What a beast.
So yeah, the new Performance King is here. And that, coupled with safety, sensors, engineering, and making sure that you, the rider, will be okay on the racetrack. Formidable.